Last video, we set up TaskFlow's backend project, a package.json environment config, an empty server file, but it doesn't actually do anything yet. There's no way for the frontend to ask for tasks or to create a new one. We need an API, and we're going to build it with Express. Express is the most popular web framework for Node.js. It's been the default choice for over a decade. Node gives you the raw tools to build a server, but doing it by hand is painful. You'd parse URLs yourself, read request bodies chunk by chunk, set headers manually. Express wraps all of that in a clean, simple API. In this video, you'll learn how to set up an Express app and start a server, routing with every HTTP method, reading from the request and shaping the response, organizing routes with the router, serving static files, and handling errors. By the end, TaskFlow will have a complete CRUD API. Create, read, update, and delete tasks over HTTP. So what is Express? It's a thin layer on top of Node's built-in HTTP module. It doesn't hide Node, it just makes it pleasant to work with. Setting up an app takes 3 lines. Import Express from Express. Const app equals express open parent close parent app.listen 3000. That's a running web server. The app object is the heart of everything. You attach routes to it, you attach middleware to it, and then you tell it to listen on a port. When you call app.listen, Express starts accepting connections and waits for requests to come in. Why does Express dominate? 3 reasons. It's minimal, so there's very little to learn. It's unopinionated, so you structure your app however you want, and it has a massive ecosystem of middleware for everything: authentication, logging, security, file uploads. Whatever you need, there's a package for it. Newer frameworks exist, and we'll look at one called Ono next video, but Express is the foundation almost every Node backend developer starts with. Routing is how your server decides what to do with an incoming request. A route has 2 parts, an HTTP method and a path. The method describes the intent: get to read data, post to create something new, put to replace an existing thing, patch to update part of it, delete to remove it. In Express, each method is a function on the app. App.get /tasks, a handler function. App.post /tasks, another handler. The handler receives 2 objects, request and response, usually written as rec and res. Paths can have dynamic segments called route parameters. /tasks /ID. The .id part is a placeholder. When a request comes in for /tasks /42, Express puts 42 into req.params.id. This is how you target a specific task. Query strings are different. They come after a question mark in the URL. /task ? Status equals done. Express parses that into req.query.status. Use route parameters to identify a resource and query strings to filter, sort, or paginate. Get this distinction right, and your API will feel natural to use. Every handler gets 2 objects, the request and the response. The request object tells you everything about what the client sent. Rec.params holds route parameters like the ID from /tasks /id. Rec.query holds the query string values. Rec.body holds the data sent in a post or put, like a new task's title. But there's a catch. By default, Express doesn't read the body for you. You have to add one line: app.use express.json open parent close parent. This is built-in middleware that parses incoming JSON into rec.body. Forget it, and rec.body is undefined. This trips up everyone once. Rec.headers holds metadata like the content type or an auth token. The response object is how you reply. Rest.json sends back a JavaScript object as JSON. This is what you'll use most. Rest.status sets the HTTP status code. 200 for success, 201 for created, 404 for not found, 500 for a server error. You chain them together. rest.status 201.json, the new task. rest.send sends plain text or HTML. rest.redirect sends the browser somewhere else. One golden rule. Every path through your handler must send exactly one response. Send none and the request hangs forever. Send two and Express throws an error. As your app grows, putting every route in one file becomes a mess. The Express router lets you split routes into modules. Create a router with express.router open parent close parent. Attach routes to it just like the app. Then mount it at a base path with app.use/API/tasks, the router. Now all your task routes live in their own file and they all share the /API/tasks prefix. Your server file stays clean. Express can also serve static files like images or a built frontend. app.useexpress.static public. Any file in the public folder is now served directly. Finally, error handling. An error handling middleware has 4 parameters, not 3. Error, rec, res, next. Express recognizes those 4 parameters and only calls it when something goes wrong. You put it last, after all your routes. Inside, you log the error and send a clean response. rest.status 500.json error, something went wrong. This way, one place handles every failure and your users never see an ugly stack trace. Let's build TaskFlow's complete CRUD API. First, the setup. Import Express, create the app, add app.useexpress.json so we can read request bodies. We'll use an in-memory array of tasks for now. The database comes in a later video. Route 1. Get/API/tasks. Return the whole array with res.json tasks. Route 2. Get/API/tasks/:id. Find the task by rec.params.id. If it exists, send it. If not, res.status 404. Route 3. Post/API/tasks. Read the title from rec.body, create a new task object, push it to the array, and respond with res.status 201.json, the new task. Route 4. Put /API/tasks/:id. Find the task, update its fields from rec.body, and send the updated task. Route 5. Delete /API/tasks/:id. Filter the task out of the array and respond with res.status 204, no content. 5 routes and TaskFlow has a full API. Create, read, update, delete. The React frontend we built can now fetch real data. Let's recap. Express is a minimal, unopinionated framework on top of Node's HTTP module. An app is 3 lines: import, create, listen. Routing pairs an HTTP method with a path using root parameters for resources and query strings for filtering. The request object carries params, query, body, and headers. Remember express.json to parse the body. The response object replies with JSON, status codes, and redirects. The router organizes routes into modules. Express.static serves files, and error handling middleware catches failures. And TaskFlow now has a complete CRUD API. In the next video, we go deeper on middleware, the request pipeline, logging QRs, security headers, and rate limiting. See you in the next one.